Up, everybody? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva, and I'm back. Excuse me, I'm on location, but I am trying to get these videos out to you. So, without further ado, you gonna get me in this bed. It is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, all of the special ladies who hold different positions in different people's lives, different motherly roles. All the above, all the above. If you're missing a mom, missing something, I extend my love, my prayers, all of my warm thoughts to you that you get through the day by remembering the good things. Okay. So I just definitely wanted to say happy Mother's Day to you. And let's get with this recap of this is Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is season 4, episode 7, My Bloody Galentine. You know how we started out. We started out with a recap. So last week we got a little break. So during a little break, we got the recap of Tisha and Marsau's relationship, right? Or marriage, should I say. So, there's that. So, but before that, the recap for season 4, episode 6, Martell wanted to get back into Scholt. Wanda got her business license for her food truck. Mel, Stormy, and Kimmi meet up. And Mel invites Kimmi. Mel, Stormy, and Kimmi meet up, and Mel invites them to this Christmas pajama party. And she specifically lets you know that she's not inviting Tisha or Destiny. Put a pin in that. So then at the pajama party, Tisha's cousin, Kiki, is there, right? So she is in attendance, and they are pretty much talking about Tisha. Tisha is the topic of discussion. Now, we didn't see all of the topics of discussion, but we did see that Tisha and Marsau was a topic of discussion. And if I'm not tripping, I want to say Stormy brought her name up. It was Stormy. And then Kiki started to hit, and then Mel came over. What y'all talking about? And then everybody was talking about them. Okay. So they didn't really show too much more what was going on. So we just don't even know. Then Kimmi goes back, being the bone collector, she told Kiki at the party that she don't think that she should really be going there right now. Tisha is not here to defend herself. So she told her that. Then she told Tisha. Tisha goes back and tells Wanda. And Wanda pops up on Miss Kiki baby for a little Kiki. And then so she basically went over there on some rah-rah shit, like keep my motherfucker daughter name out your mouth. That's what she went over there for. So that's the recap of the last episode. Let's move on to My Bloody Galentine. Y'all know what Galentine is. Galentine is when the girls get together the day before Valentine's Day. Your girlfriends, your good Judies, and y'all get together and y'all celebrate Valentine's Day. Then you have Valentine's Day for your lover, and then you have the next day for your side piece. Not me, maybe you. But anyway, we start off the episode with Kimmi visiting Destiny down at Madani Beauty Supply. There's nobody in there. Destiny looked really good. She was cute. She said she wanted to invite everybody, the whole collective of girls, because it's fractured. The girl group is fractured. And so she wants to have a Galentine's Day event. She doesn't really know where she's going to have it. And Destiny is just kind of like, we're just not in a good place no more. And Kimmi acknowledges it, and she also says that she seems more agitated than normal. She's basically saying that something feels different. And she said, sometimes, it's always some push and pull with people and friend groups and stuff like this. But for some reason, this feels like super, super serious for her. And so she was like, yeah, I'm just really, really annoyed. And, we had a conversation, and she keeps bringing up this whole thing about the reunion, and I did something to her and all this other stuff, and I didn't do that. And Kimmi was like, yeah, she was telling me something about that. And she was like, well, what did she tell you? She's like, well, we didn't really get that far in the conversation. She didn't say exactly what you said, but she did say that you apologized. So that may be meaning that you're admitting some kind of guilt. And she was like, no, I'm not admitting to no guilt. I was like, I apologize if she thought I was wrong by just talking to Tisha, and all of a sudden her and Tisha ain't friends no more. But I ain't get the memo. You know what I'm saying? So that is unfair on Mel. That's unfair. Yeah, anybody has the power at any time to take away friendships or whatever. But sometimes, like the shit that Melody does, she doesn't work fair. She don't tell you. She kind of tell you. She gives you all this passive aggressive energy, and kind of like how when you're agitated with a dude or girl you're talking to, and you keep on picking fights and making the event uncomfortable just for them to break up with you because you don't want to break up with them. That's the kind of energy that she gives me. Like, she gives me that condescending, passive. I've said it. If you've been watching me for any amount of time, y'all know how I feel about Melody and how she moves and handles herself accordingly in the friend groups. I ain't here for it. I'm not here for it. So yeah. So anyway, she said that she would, come on in. Okay, so now we got the Scott brothers. Marcel goes to visit Maurice. He goes over, he's talking to him, trying to catch him up on the whole Scholt thing, and Martell wanting to buy back into the company. He talks about the biggest thing that came out of this particular conversation was that Tisha sold an apartment building back in 2010 that she owned in 2010 or something, and bought out Martell shares in Scholt, and now she's the majority shareholder. And so I was like, "This okay, kudos, Tisha, okay, girl." And then they also was just talking about Martell, his business practices, his business acumen, and lack thereof. And the lack thereof meaning no business license, that he always has to rely on other people's partnerships. Martell is very much giving me, I'm gonna ride your coattails till I can't ride them no more. That's what he's giving me. He's giving me barely graduated from high school, might have gotten some trouble. Yeah, lazy. I'm a partner. I'm a grifter. I'm going to do, go where the wind blows. You know what I'm saying? If one opportunity, there's another opportunity. You see what I'm saying? That's what he gives me. And then Maurice was saying that I think that he really should really buy back. I mean, should make a commitment by getting his residential business license, builder's license. And then Marsau agreed. He was like, "This, yeah, that will really show a level of commitment." And he said, for the time being, he also said that he had some hotels, propositioning to build and all this other stuff. But he was saying for Martell, he still wanted to work on this little small project at Destiny's place called Madani. So, they're supposed to be building the salons in the back of the building. So, I guess he wants to take that on as a business venture to see how things, just kind of put your feet in the water and see how it dibbles and dabbles with that. Okay, so Mel meets with her psychotherapist. Her name is Dominique Dillard. She says she's been working with her post-divorce. She brings up the event that her homegirl, Kimmi, you guys, I'm going to keep it a buck. She does not like Kimmi. I don't think she really cared for any of them girls. That's just my opinion. But it was funny because it was just funny the way she couldn't get it out her mouth what she wanted to call Kimmi. So I was like, I just found that odd. And he's like, "Oh, my homegirl, she's having this thing, this Galentine's Day, and she's trying to get all of us together or whatever." But then she was saying that she knows that some people she's not jiving with right now. So she was like, now, last year I was on some kumbaya shit. I'm not on that no more. She said it's 2022. And she said she made it seem like there was growth, but it sounded like regression to me. It sounded like she was like, if you be mouthy with me, if you make me a target, I'm gonna give you what you giving me. I'm gonna fire back. We're gonna turn the heat up. You turn the heat up on me, I'm turning the heat up on you. And she was like, whoa, 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 whoa. She was like, let's go ahead and temper it down. Let's try to practice some self-control. We need to figure out where we're going to dispense energy and who we're not going to dispense energy with. And I want you to start thinking about that, getting a game plan in your mind, and follow the game plan. And so, yes, that was the information that she gave her, Miss Mel. She said people take her kindness for weakness, and I don't think that is the case at all, Miss Mel. I don't know what's going on in there, but I don't see that. I just don't. I just don't. I see all of that passive aggressive, nice, nasty tone that you're giving everybody, but you're not giving the whole story. You're not being 100% honest. You're not being authentic. And maybe you don't have to be, because some people think that you can say you don't want to be friends with somebody and you don't owe them no explanation. I don't feel that way. If I don't want to be your friend anymore, and if I had some care and love for you, I feel like at the least there can be a conversation. And that's just how I feel. But some people don't feel like that. So yeah, like I said, with Destiny, I said a couple of episodes ago, like the first or second episode, I was like, I think Destiny really needs to read the room, because Mel is doing everything but telling you, bitch, get the fuck out my face. That's basically what she doing. So yeah, I'm gonna need Destiny to read the room because Miss Mamas ain't seeing it for you no more, girl. Sorry for you. All right, so now we got Martell, and he's meeting with his business partner, another business partner. I believe his name is Fred, and he is in the real estate industry. And basically Martell is saying that he got his shit together. He showed him some paperwork or whatever. He was like, oh, okay, we can get closed in a couple of weeks. I can go send this to the closing attorney. We can get, closed in a couple of weeks. Boom, boom, boom. Then he brings up, the divorce. He brings up all of the stuff that was going on. And he was saying that he's trying to pick his life back up, and he's trying to figure out whether or not. He was like, so what you gonna do, man? You about to get this license or not? You gonna come get this license? He said, here go the book right here. I got everything highlighted for you. I got the tabs in here. All you gotta do is just there you go. And like I said, grifter, coattail rider, lazy, don't want to do the work. Martell. All he wants to do is fuck bitches and walk around with 2 small clothes. That's it. So, he's trying to get him to do it. This is the second time in the episode that they are trying to get him to do this whole builder's license. He gets in the confessionals with, well, I got the 5 kids now, and I don't want to overwhelm myself. And I'd like to get it, but do I have to get it? No. So that sounds like he ain't gonna get it, child, because he want to ride everybody damn coattails. That's what the fuck he want to do. Tisha looked like she came to that motherfucker to fight. Period, point blank. Okay, so here we go at the event. Shout out to Tisha. First up is Pastor wife, First Lady Tiffany walks in with her best Valentine's Day first wife, first mother, first lady outfit. She comes in there. Kimmi has the place looking great. It looks fantastic. You see pink roses everywhere, red roses. It's decorated to the nines. It looks great. It has the all of the wine and all the cocktails and stuff. It looks like it's gonna be a really, really nice event. It's very, very nice or whatever. Then comes in, of course, Tiffany and her, they were saying that, that Kimmi is, the best person for the job, the best person that has the best communication style. And so that she thinks that this will go great. And Kimmi was like, well, it doesn't always, but I do try. And so Tisha then walks in. Baby, when I tell you, when Tisha walked in that motherfucker, I said that bitch is ready to fight. You hear me? She is on 100. She's on red and she's on go. Okay, she coming there with some damn tennis shoes on, some pink pants, and a shady ass t-shirt that says Team Wife. Bitch, I see you. Then they're sitting up there. Tiffany is, of course, she's at the bar. You remember at the Vegas Strip, we learned that she likes to be the bartender. So she's back there doing the bar. Then Miss Tisha want to be funny and mention the Vegas Strip. And then she want to say that, oh yeah, we learned something about everybody at the Vegas Strip. And she said, that's what you do best. She said, oh, okay, if you think so. She said, but guess what I learned about your husband? He don't like surprises. I said, oh, bitch, come on. Tisha turned around. She was like, oh, we're going to leave that in Vegas. Yeah, I guess we are going to leave it in Vegas, bitch. So listen, Tisha brings up in front of Kimmi and Tiffany that there was another party that she wasn't invited to, but she heard that she was a topic of discussion. And Kimmi says, okay, so I think we can go ahead and kind of, without angst, try to work through some of that conversation, try to address some things, get some things kind of talked out, right? Then Tisha, like I said, she said, I'm all ready. She said, I got my ponytail. She got her hair slicked back in the ponytail. She got on pink leather pants and tennis shoes. That bitch looked like she came there ready to fight. She did not understand the assignment. I mean, the pants was pink, kind of cute or whatever, but no, it wasn't all that cute to me. I feel like you missed the assignment, but you see that she was on some other bullshit. This the other side of the tracks, Tisha. That's her. So we know she about to get it popping, right? Okay, so Mel and Stormy walks in late. And Kimmi keeps calling them out saying that they are late. Mel looked pretty. Her hair was big and full. Her makeup was a little heavy, but she looked pretty nonetheless. She had a cute little dress on. Stormy, her hair looked like it was summertime and it frizzed up. You know what I'm saying? When you have natural hair and you try to do the blowout and the flat iron, and baby, it wasn't that flat iron wasn't flat ironing no more. So it just looked like it was there. So she came in there. She looked decent. I didn't see anything good or bad about her. It just was what it was. Then Destiny walks in and she has on this nice little cute little pink bodycon dress with all these cutouts or whatever. And Kimmi said, girl, she was like, you is way too late. You better come in here with a twerk or something because you about to make me lose my mojo sitting up here waiting on you. So she came and she did a little shimmy or whatever. And then yeah, so we about to get the shenanigans going. And then also too, Mel gets in the confessional saying that Tisha, and maybe she shouldn't have, I don't know. I think she could have at least did something, but at the end of the day, oh well, Mel. She got a motherfucking bone to pick with you, bitch. So keep that same energy. So Mel, and I came in there bubbly. I wanted to make sure I came in with the right energy. And Tisha didn't even look up and acknowledge us. She didn't do anything. She just was looking in the phone. She didn't acknowledge us. And so all of my goodwill of coming in here on good energy just went down the toilet. I'm like, okay, Mel. What else? All right, so I'm gonna have to go through this step by step because I don't feel like taking all these damn notes. Okay, so the first one, Kimmi is starting out with some openers, and the opener is you have an index card. On one side of the card, write some of your good traits, and then on the other side of the card, write a misconception of yours. And so the first one is I genuinely like helping people and being there for people. And my misconception is I'm selfish. And she was like, who's that? And then Mel raised her hand. She was like, oh, okay. So can you explain? Can you elaborate? She was like, this, oh yeah. Well, that's just one misconception. Sometimes people think I'm selfish, but that's like one person's thought or whatever. And it was like, okay, fine. All right. The next one is that she is fun and she likes to have a good time. And the misconception is she doesn't care about people's feelings. Who is that? It's Tisha. She said, hold on. I think my misconception should be something else. Maybe my misconception should be some people think I'm naive. Immediately, Mel makes a face. I told you that passive aggressive shit. She makes a face. She gets in the confessional, and Tisha says her misconception is her being naive. And she said, I don't have anything to say about that. You be the judge of it. I'm quirky, kind, and my misconception is I'm unapproachable and stuck up. Who am I? Tisha immediately says Tiffany. However, comma, the person is Stormy. So Tisha, what you trying to say? that's all I'm saying. What you trying to say, Miss Tisha? Girl, she trying to get the shit started. I'm trying to tell y'all. So Tiffany fucked the whole game up. She didn't even put a good quality on there. She said, she put on one side, I'm not messy and I don't like drama. And she was like, well, these both seem like they might be misconceptions. Are you saying you are messy? She said, no. I'm telling you that I'm not messy and I don't like drama. She was like, okay, girl, you done fucked up. You done messed up the whole game. So anyway, next. She is a dreamer and a visionary. I love people and I love rooting for the underdog. And the misconception is I'm aggressive. We all know that's Miss Destiny, okay? So yes. And this should be interesting. Oh my God. So of course, Kimmi is reading the misconception. She said, oh, you think that's a misconception? She said, yes. And don't make that face because I've been doing a lot of work on myself. And you may think that I'm aggressive, but I don't think that I'm bitch. I'm gonna need you to calm it the hell down. And everybody looking stupid. Mel has this fuck it face. Fuck it face. Like she smells some shit. I told you Miss Tisha was gonna get the motherfucking party started, bitch. So Kimmi was like, some of the misconceptions that we all identified about ourselves is some of the stumbling blocks that we have as friends in the friend group or whatever. Some of the misunderstandings and the miscommunications between the friends. Tisha said, I'm gonna stop you right here. And she was like, okay. She was like, I heard somebody was looking for me. Here I go. I said, come on, bitch. I heard it was a whole party and it was about Tisha. Well, who did you hear saying something about you? First of all, you, that goddamn condescending passive aggressive voice. Oh dear. So immediately, after this whole passive aggressive conversation that Mel is having with Tisha, she's saying, oh, so Kiki told you? She picks up the phone, calls Kiki on speakerphone. She was like, I've been hearing that you've been you said you told Tisha that there was a party that you were invited to, and everybody was talking about Tisha. Would you like to talk and let me know what this is about? Then Tisha chimes in and said, you're on speakerphone, so please be honest. She was like, of course I'll be honest. Why would you think I'll be anything but? So there's that. What kind of accent is that? First of all, bitch, I'm talking to her. I'm not even talking to you. Girl, that made a quick left turn real fast. Now listen here. The whole thing is about this whole thing centers around Tisha being the topic of the conversation. Mel tries to confirm that the whole party was not talking about you. Your name came up, not your name, your husband's name came up when we was talking about the picture that he posted on social media. So then I think Kimmi must have said, or Stormy said that Mel was saying something that she kept trying to bring your name up about your husband and problems y'all might be having and all this other stuff. And then she also said, then Destiny chimed in, and Destiny, you need to learn how to kind of like take it like y'all already had y'all conversation. There was no need for you to jump into this whole situation. First of all, because y'all already got the shit worked out. So you saying something was out of line. You were out of order, out of line. So now, because you didn't jump into the whole conversation, Mel has turned her attention to you, then turned around, called Tisha a bitch, but the initial conversation belongs with her and Tisha. Now, how your ass jumped into it, I don't know. You're questioning. First of all, Tisha was questioning why was her cousin there in the first place. You was on some bullshit having my cousin there. If you don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with my family. You know what I'm saying? So like, what's T, girl? And so right, and instead of Mel fessing up, trying to say what it is, she wanted him and her. She like, that's not the case. I knew her. We wasn't talking on the phone every day, but it's my party. I can invite who I want to, which is true. Absolutely true. However, Mel, people see your messiness. Then all of a sudden, Destiny chimes in. She's like, okay, so I can't be friends with Tisha because you cut me off because I'm friends with your aunt. But then you gonna have her blood relative over to your house. Make it make sense. And it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense, Mel. You're messy. They're calling you out on your bullshit, and that's just what it is. The next thing you know, Mel done called Tisha a bitch because she's trying to address Destiny. The next thing you know, Stormy gets all out of whack and all this other stuff trying to take up for Mel. Tiffany standing there like a fucking bump on the law, bitch. Why was you there? Kiki could have been there. Why was you there? Looking like a whole bump on the law. Kiki had more to say than what you had to say. What was you there for? So anyway, it was this whole melee. They getting up, jumping bad, like they about to start fighting. I'm like, is this love and hip hop or love and marriage, bitch? What are we doing here? So they getting ready to get up and fight and all this stuff, and they holding each other back and all this other stuff. It was a whole melee. And at the end of the day, Kimmi was trying to say, listen, I need you to not be calling people out their name. That's unacceptable. That's out of line and it's unacceptable. And so that's basically where she was with it. But at the same time, It ain't go down like that. So next week we're gonna be picking up. This is like a be continued or whatever, and we're gonna be picking up where we kind of left off. And that was the episode. The episode was pretty good. What did y'all think about the episode? The episode was good to me, especially when we got to that Galentines party. But I feel like everybody was on bullshit. Stormy, I guess we're here to like make a TV show, right? So she's jumping bad. Her and Destiny going back and forth. You want to be me? You want to be me? It was like that charade Marlowe. Like that stupid shit. Like they didn't even have no reason to have no interaction. Side note, where the fuck is Destiny from? What kind of accent is that? Y'all please let me know what kind of accent Destiny got. Not Destiny, Stormy, because she sounds a hot mess. She reminds me of a stuffier Tiny. So I guess Atlanta, or is that where that accent is? But it's so thick and heavy, and she just, girl, then her face, she looked like she smells something. Her lips all, her nose big, her lips big, like everything is just, it's just too much going on Stormy. I don't like Stormy, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't. I tried. I don't like her. But anyway, Destiny piped down. Everybody piped down. They sitting up there having this whole whatever, trying to get themselves back together. And girl, we're gonna pick it back up next week because we gotta see how this thing ends, right? If I missed anything that you wanted to talk about, make sure you leave it down in the comments and we will get in the comments and talk. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let the diva know you stopped by. Leave me a comment. Let's get down in the comments and have a conversation. Make sure you give me a rating too. I give this episode a 9 because the girls bought it. All right, what do y'all think? Who did y'all think was best dressed out of the girls at the Galentine? I want to say Kimmi was first for me. I believe Destiny and Mel were the runners up. Yeah, they were the runners up. But everybody else, short. But anyway, all right, y'all. I see y'all next week.